Hello again, chaps and chapettes. How are we all doing? It is lovely to see you all again. As always, let me start by saying this to you guys. If you were to be searched by the police, you would fully expect a member of that police force of the same sex to conduct that search on you, wouldn't you? For example, if I was to be searched, I would fully expect a male police officer to conduct that search. Equally, if I was a female, I would fully expect a lady police officer to conduct my search. I mean, you'd think that's just basic, rudimentary common sense, wouldn't you? Well, of course, guys, this being 2024, we all know fine well that common sense does not exist on this planet during the current time. Just as the story even I'm about to bring you will testify to. Now, this is over on GB News, and I just had to bring it to you because this is nothing short of lunacy, absolute batshit bonkers that can only end badly for everyone involved, as per usual when something trumps common sense. And it reads here, transgender police officers are permitted to strip search women, new guidance shared by the British Transport Police has revealed. The rules have outlined that male-born members of staff who identify as a female can conduct intimate searches of women. What could possibly go wrong here, I wonder? A real head-scratcher, wouldn't you say, guys? The only requirement is that the officers can provide a gender recognition certificate. Heaven only knows what that even is. This is to certify that David Thompson shall now be henceforth known as Patricia Thompson. A made-up piece of paper to go along with a made-up condition. A mental health condition, I might add. Guidance supplied by the BTP reads British Transport Police recognises the status of transgender and non-binary detainees/staff from the moment they permanently identify in that gender with or without a gender recognition certificate. This means that even when a person has not legally changed their sex, we should continue to use their correct pronouns and recognise the person's gender, just setting the list of highest priorities there as number one. Always use the pronouns and always check your critical thinking or whatever the hell you're supposed to say in this day and age. Now, you don't need me to sit here and tell you guys, whenever this movement, whenever this ideology is implemented on any aspect of someone's life or any aspect of the world, for that matter, it just ends in absolute chaos and bedlam all the time. For example, with sports, where Derek can beat on Annabelle with impunity and probably nearly kill the poor person in a boxing match, and when a male swimmer can swim against females and win by such a huge margin that it's made an absolute mockery of the entire sport. And of course we have the public toilet debate and the changing room debate. We do not need COCKS in frocks lingering around women's changing rooms and women's toilets where they are vulnerable, they are doing their business, and there is a possibility that they could be half naked getting changed into a new bra or a new set of bottoms or something like that. And of course, we have trans and non-binary in the armed forces. And of course, who doesn't want to have Mr. Humphreys from Are You Being Served on the front line protecting his squad with a rifle? It's not exactly going to intimidate the enemy, is it? This here, what I've just brought you, can end in nothing but bad news, guys. The British Transport Police will have so many complaints of sexual abuse, they will not be able to cope. Piled high paperwork, because it's going to be very easy for someone to be sexually abused if you are born a male and you are able to strip search a woman. It is there for you on a plate. Some sick bastards in this world just cannot contain their hands when they are placed in that sort of a situation. You cannot put the risk there. You should always protect everyone involved, particularly women when they're in a vulnerable state being strip searched by the police, wouldn't you say? Once again, guys, lunacy and insanity trumps basic common sense in this world, just as it always does. That's my video, guys. Thanks very much for watching. I do hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekends, and I shall see you very soon. Cheers.